Hey, this is SpinTripFall here, and I got tilted playing Overwatch, so I decided to play a different first-person shooter, one that I've played quite a bit of before, and that's Fallout 4. I had to think about what number it was for a second. I will be playing on survival mode, which is the hardest difficulty, and like you can see here, it does say I have some mods on. I'll show you later exactly what mods I have on, but one flashes when I get down to 30% health, just to help me realize whenever I'm at low health. Another one will allow me to save whenever I sleep in sleeping bags or other low-end beds in between places whenever I'm running on, because there's no fast travel. I may occasionally turn on fast travel to allow for some video shooting stuff, but no buffs or anything like that. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and roll this intro video. Oh man, this is a good little video too. Bethesda nailed it with this intro. I don't remember it being in the game when I first played, but it may be that I'm a skipper. I think it came out with one of the expansions. I think I have all the expansions for it. I'm pretty sure, and DLC. But I'll shut up now.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Okay, what a beautiful little introduction video. And then you get to your character creation, which they give you a lot of
War
options.
never
I'm gonna
changes.
try and be pretty quick on running through the creation process here so I don't drag y'all through it. But let's see here. You can change the face. I'm just gonna stick with this face. It's fine with me. I'm not gonna be that picky. I'm gonna pull his chin out a little bit because, girls like the chin up. We're gonna pull his cheeks in a little. And I'm gonna do kind of a grotesque character here. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. Um, I'm gonna make his nose a little smaller there. Go for the eyes color. Let's do a pale blue. That sounds cool. Hair color. go
You get a
jet
haircut
black
yesterday.
and style. Let's do the Ronin. That looks like that looks pretty cool with the little knot back there. Reminds me of Mugen. I think I want to change his nose. Let's change his nose
Looking
all
good,
together.
if I do say so myself.
Yeah, let's chiseled. There we go. Chiseled. That looks better. Everything about that looks better. Tweak his forehead a little bit.
Oh, looking good.
Okay. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. What about some facial hair? Let's see what facial hair options we have here. Yeah, facial hair might make him look nice. What kind of mustache do you guys want? An honest Abe. I think you can always get it shaved up later. Doomsday Prepper. Um. Wow, there's so many good ones. What about that one? That one's real nice. The Shenandoah. Yeah, I think that it's either that one or the Mutton Stash. Yeah, that's it.
18, cunt.
Mm.
Beard or no beard?
Ah, whew, ha, what a sexy beastie is there. That's right. All right. Okay, and I think I'm done. Oh, wait. Oh, I have an idea. I like to do this sometimes. Let's go into extra, go to damage, and you can
There's
actually
my strapping husband.
put some scars off. Let's take off the ones he has already, and forehead scar there. I like the one there on the top of the lip. Um, stitches on the right side. Give him a little asymmetry, a little funkiness, you know. I think I might go with this and skip the one down the forehead. Yeah, there we go. A little asymmetry, a little funkiness. Um, mm, what about the head burn? Ah, yeah, that's different. I'll pass. Okay, there we
What
go.
do you
This
think,
looks
cunt?
good to me.
Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
More freckles. They have a good array of options in here. They really do. But I don't need any more freckles on my character, and you can go through all blemishes. That's how much control you get over the character. You can pick what kind of blemishes you have. It's not like anybody wants to have blemishes, but it gives you a lot of control in really making a character look the way that you want them to. I kind of like this. Yeah, splotches
There's
over here. Oops.
something different. What is it?
What was that? Yeah, splotches right here. Let's apply that. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I like him. Okay, and I think that's gonna be that. And you can change her look too. And spoiler alert, kind of, sort of, not a big one, but there is a child in the game, and the child will look somewhat like a mix between the two of you. That's just an interesting thing that you can play with if you want to. Now, God, Codsworth is annoying sometimes. And the beginning part of this game is a little slow right here. You kind of drag through it. It's fun the first time, I guess. The plot is interesting, but after you've played it 100 times, there's a spot that you can save later on. I'll point it out when I get there. But for now, we got to get through this part. Important things to remember.
Grognak the
Grognak
Barbarian
the
and the Jungle of the
Barbarian.
Bat
Those
Babies.
magazines are going to
Not
come in
bad.
handy. I'm guessing most of you have played a little Fallout before. You're probably a little familiar with this, but yes, magazines are a big thing. Okay, baby's crying. Do do do. It's like the same order of
I was
things.
nervous at first, but
More
I
than
Codsworth is
always
usual.
really
wondered, is like,
bullish on.
It's a
ugh,
little early to be drinking.
really? Because I thought it was about the right time. Look, there's a guy out there, Vault Tech. I don't know who he is. He could be anybody, man. You know, I'm a I'm a war veteran. I'm paranoid. That's how I got all these scars on my face. Um, okay, you go in here. Boom. Still won't let me drink the freaking coffee. I don't know. Sometimes,
Can you get that?
There we go.
It's probably that salesman. He kept
Sometimes
screwing
it
up the
takes a while
door.
for that event to trigger. And here's the Vault Tech event,
Good
so
morning.
I'll shut up again.
Vault-Tec calling.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
What's so important?
Why, nothing less than your entire future. If you haven't noticed, sir, this country has gone to heck in a handbasket. If you'll excuse my language, the big kaboom is... It's inevitable, I'm afraid, and coming sooner than you may think, if you catch my meaning. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
But there's room for my entire family, right?
Of course, of course. Minus your robot, naturally. In fact, you're already cleared for entrance. It's just a matter of verifying some information. Don't want there to be any holdups in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. Won't take but a moment.
Sure, let's do it.
And
Splendid.
here I get a
Let's
chance
see.
to actually put your stats together first time. You can change this later on. Boom, 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 boom. Cranking mine to 10. Change that to that's gonna need to be 4. Agility 2, luck 2. Um, hmm, uh, I forget exactly what needs to be where. I think it's agility 3, endurance 3. Yeah. Strength I'll leave at 2 because I have the Lone Wanderer. And go ahead and put one more in VATS, agility 4. No, one more in charisma. Charisma 5 because I am gonna go for the nah, we'll put it on there. Okay, sorry. That was indecisive. You can always mix it around a little bit depending on what kind of character you want to run exactly later, and you can change it just a little bit further on in the game. But I like 10 intelligence characters. Those are the characters I tend to run, and this is going to be a gunner, so I need some balance of agility and perception. But if your endurance is too low on here, you get wrecked. I need the 4 in charisma to get Lone Wanderer. I need yeah, so all that stuff there is stuff that I need. And we're gonna call him Badass.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Prepared
Thanks
for the
again.
future.
Hey,
Yay!
it's peace of mind. That's worth a lot, right?
Whoa!
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
Have
You
my
can see my
moments.
gaming ADD going out here. So here he's swimming. Other thing to remember, this right here. This will come in handy later on. It's important.
Wonder what Sean will grow up to be.
I wonder what Sean will grow up to be. Yes, we got a little boy.
You heard?
Who's a little kid? I don't even know. It's Sean. It's got to be a boy. Who's a little kid? I knew that. I knew it was a boy. Who's a little kid? Okay, come on. Now you gotta go out and watch the news. I like how he's still lurking out there. Chinese forces in Anchorage. Man, I like some of the lore in this game is really good. Fight we can't win. Ha 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 ha. Oh, never, right? Never. And I'm pretty sure this is just time too. The reason I'm waiting, I'm just waiting on the inevitable to happen.
How are the two most important men in my life
Oh,
doing?
here we go.
Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
There we go. Okay, it was because it wasn't coming up for the option for me to spin the mobile, and or it didn't trigger her animation. Maybe it's because I was bouncing around like an idiot. I'm not sure.
Hey, how's my
I might
workout?
edit that out in post.
What?
Because it was a
Listen,
minute of
after breakfast,
pointlessness, but
I
maybe
reckon
not.
we
We'll
could
see.
head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Um,
And do what exactly?
what? You trying to bone, girl? What you trying to do? Do
Cosmo?
what exactly?
What's wrong?
Okay, and this is the event that I was trying to get triggered.
Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes. Sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
What did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations.
Uh-oh.
We
Dunna.
do have coming in. That's
Dunna.
confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York. And
Oh, good thing that guy came by just like 2 minutes ago and signed us up, huh? Without him, where would we be?
We need to get to the vault now.
And you can just leave him behind. You're like, later. An interesting fact, if you stay out here for long enough, it will actually blow up, believe it or not. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm sure there's plenty other videos of that on YouTube that you can go check. But if you just stand out here and you don't go, then yes, it will blow up. And it's kind of important if you remember this path. This is a good path to remember because the first place you're going to want to go when you get out is probably back to your house, in my opinion. So, but
Okay, okay. I'm reporting this!
oh, she caught up. Was trying to ditch
We
them.
need to get in. We're on the list.
The name's Bad
Male,
Ass.
adult female.
Yup.
Okay, go ahead.
Badass. Allowed through, of course. They'll let in the badasses.
What's gonna happen to
I
all those
mean, who
people
wouldn't
outside
let in the
the gate?
badasses?
Now keep moving. Step on the platform in the center.
What if you were really just jumped around like that in an like dire situation? You're gonna run into a nuclear
Almost
shelter and you're
there.
just like
We're gonna be okay.
jumping and dancing and partying,
Both
having
of
a
you.
good
We love you
time.
too.
Yeah. Oh.
Hold on.
Ah.
Oh god! Oh god!
All right. Now down into the vault.